South Korean bishops, martial law risks undermining hard-earned democracy. The Catholic bishops of South Korea have criticized President Yoon Suk-yeol's recent declaration of martial law, urging him to take responsibility for what they described as a procedurally illegitimate decision. In a strongly worded statement released on December 4, the Korean Bishops' Conference emphasized the importance of safeguarding democracy and called for an explanation and apology from President Yoon Suk-yeol over his declaration of martial law. The imposition of a state of emergency last night must have kept many Koreans awake, the statement read. Unless there is an urgent need, the government and administrative procedures of a state should be carried out in a normal manner and be known to the citizens. The unprecedented move by President Yoon was announced live on television at 10 p.m. on December 3. He declared martial law, citing the need to eliminate the pro-North Korean forces and protect the democratic constitutional order. However, the declaration was met with swift opposition, and by 2 a.m., a parliamentary vote overwhelmingly repealed the order, with 190 out of 300 members voting against it. Lawmakers convened despite a military blockade to secure the vote. The bishops raised concerns over the justification and urgency of the martial law declaration, noting the lack of visible external or wartime threats. Constitutional lawyers agree that President Yoon's declaration of the state of emergency raises numerous problems of procedural legitimacy. Although the state of emergency was lifted following a parliamentary vote, it is questionable whether the matter was serious and urgent enough to justify such a declaration, which was lifted after only 6 hours, the statement read. Referencing South Korea's painful history, including the Gwangju massacre of May 1980, the bishops warned against actions that could undermine the country's hard-earned democracy. Our democracy was built at great sacrifice, the bishops wrote. The Catholic Church in Korea actively supports and stands in solidarity with the Korean people to protect our democracy. The statement, signed by Bishop Matthias Aung-hoon Ri, spokesman of the Korean Bishops' Conference and Bishop of Suwon, called on President Yoon to address the public. It is imperative that the President personally go before the people to explain what happened, sincerely apologize to the people, and take responsibility for the process of imposing and lifting martial law, the bishops said. The Korean bishops called for accountability and dialogue, urging the President and the government to sincerely respond to the requests of the Catholic Church of Korea and the Korean people. This article was originally published on https://www.lakers.news/. All rights reserved. Unauthorized republication by third parties is not permitted.